Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hyper Voice Acting again, or Steven, I don't really care at this point, and I have a special guest with me this time. Care to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Jordanthecat11, and I did the voice of Dr. Lalind in Hyper Voice Acting's An Excerpt From Red Shift.
And this is a video, I kind of had two reasons that I wanted to do this video. Well, technically, what I'm trying to say. The commentary, I was trying to say. We're doing a commentary over this for kind of two reasons. First off, Jordan came to me and asked if we could do a commentary over this because she wanted to... Actually, I think it's probably better if I let you explain your reasons.
Because I can clearly tell you're not.
Yeah, that's fine. But, I pretty much watched, Steve and, our friend, the Majin V, aka Andrew, do a commentary of the origin of Proto Man. And I kind of was inspired to do it, that I pretty much asked him, hey, can I be a part of this? Because, you know, I would kind of like to give my opinions on, you know, his little, excerpt and, you know, just be a part of it.
And much appreciated. So that's one reason we're doing this commentary. The other reason is because at the time of us recording this, I'm kind of having to put a hold on my Sonic Mega Man dubs. The main reason for that is because the voice actor I had for Shadow, he kind of stopped, he wasn't staying in touch with me ever since I casted him. I really have no idea what's wrong with him, so I'm kind of being forced to find a replacement actor for him, and I'm still kind of searching, so until I find a Shadow actor, I'm gonna have to put the series on hold, but don't worry, I don't anticipate this being a very long wait.
Okay. Well, anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and give our opinion on, your excerpt, and, yeah.
Yep. On Prototype here. This is a video I wanted to do because, like Jordan mentioned, I did Prototype with my good buddy Andrew, and he's also the actor who voices Proto Man in my Sonic Mega Man dub, and in my opinion, he's kind of the de facto voice for Breakman, or Proto Man, in my opinion. Like, I can't really think of anyone that could do the role better than him, but I wanted to see if I could do a decent enough job as the character myself, and I think for the most part, I do a serviceable enough job, but I know I can't really top the kind of performance that he does. His is just really top tier.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I still thought your interpretation of Proto Man was still very decent enough. Like, it's not really the voice I would expect out of Proto Man, but it's still, you know, it still really fits the character. Like, I still thought you did a good job.
I guess my problem is I kind of, I guess a part of me, I probably tried a little too hard to kind of make it about as deep as Andrew usually does it. And, now we have both, Tempo and Vesper Woman here. Tempo was kind of one of those instances where I kind of had the hardest time trying to find an actress for her. Like, if you read the description, you know I had to go through like 3 different women to try to find a voice for her, and they did try their best, and one of them I actually was able to record her lines, but she wanted to redo them because she wasn't too satisfied with them. But unfortunately, none of them ended up being the one that's used in the video now, so instead I had to ask my friend Seely or Princess Lita to voice her. And I'm really thankful for that, because not only did she really kind of save the video here, but in my opinion, I think she did a really good job voicing the character as well. Like, this is essentially how I imagined Tempo sounding.
She sounds very good, I gotta say. I'm pretty impressed with her take on it. Like, it's very sweet, very gentle. I just love it. What more can I really say, honestly?
And now we have Dr. Lalind, voiced by Jordan here.
Yay! I really gotta say, for Dr. Lalind, I really wanted to try to go for something more adult than how my natural voice sounds, like something a bit more deep, but nothing, like, too forceful, like how I do my Blaze the Cat voice. So, pretty much what I went for was kind of like, it's the voice that I'm using for Zelda from the Legend of Zelda games, which I'm also doing for my friend Rocket Amber 18's Ocarina of Time manga dubs, and I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the results, and it really differentiates from my natural voice. I actually believe that I sound more mature, but more, you know, sweet and soothing rather than forceful and aggressive, you know?
I think it's definitely in terms of Yeah, just for the sake of comparing it to voices you've done, it definitely does sound a lot different from what I usually hear you do. Being fair, up to this point, I've only heard your voice as like a few, like only as one or two characters, most notably when you voiced Styx for Tasha's Sonic Boom dubs. So, after hearing those, and then hearing what you do here for Dr. Leland, I'm like, that is quite impressive.
Thank you very much. And also, I did want to mention earlier on in the video, the girl who you picked for, what's her name, Vesper Woman? Vesper Woman, yeah. I really like what she went for. Like, you would think, like, a character who looks like a bee, she would be more annoying and more like either one of those snobby high school girls or the sound of a cheerleader, but honestly, the fact that she sounds more playful yet, like, I think the term is, at least for her character, sweet as honey. It's just very enjoyable to hear. Like, I just like it.
Mm-hmm. That was essentially the direction I was hoping to go. That was essentially the direction I was hoping to go with her, and that was also the direction I gave the voice actress Leaf Fox, who is also an artist on DeviantArt. In case anyone's curious, I'll be sure to post a link to her DA account in the description of this commentary.
I think I actually saw some of her artwork. She's a very good artist, I gotta say.
And now we have the turning point, the point where Proto Man finally comes to his own. And I've heard some people say that they really do enjoy the entire mixing of this, and that is something I am kind of feeling confident about, is that ever since Prototype, which at that point I thought was probably my best work in terms of audio mixing, I like to think from there I really stepped up my game in terms of mixing. And granted, a lot of that does have to do with Tyler Sampsonis. Is that how you pronounce it? Sampsonis?
It's pronounced Samsonis.
Okay. A lot of it has to do with the fact that, just like with Prototype, I came to him for help with the music selection for this, and he really did help out a lot with that. And again, I think this is probably some of the best mixing that I've done as of yet. And apparently Lucy agrees.
Yeah, you are very good with your audio editing, I gotta say. Like, when I heard it from Prototype, excuse me, I thought it was the best that I've heard from anyone, honestly. Like, the way how you, like, you know, emphasize certain, audio recordings, like, say, actually, I'm not sure, but, like, for the parts where you muted down, like, the conversation that Dr. Wily and, Dr. Light had in the background while Blues was, you know, recovering from his injuries, like, that is genius, man. I never would have thought to use the low-pass filter to make it much more mute.
Well, being fair, I kind of got the idea from Fairfield Fencer, but, you know, it was still a great move regardless. And so with that being said, and us talking over the invention of the greatest word ever conceived, Deeth.
Deeth! Oh my god, that was my favorite part. I loved it when she went, Deeth! Remember that, Deeth? Oh my god. Much better than the blooper I had, which it was just me going like, da 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 da, or me complaining about how at one point when I was doing, the screaming line, like, I kept thinking I was being too forceful, or like, why can't I do this? How come I can do this, but I can't do that? Like, I was trying to make sure I didn't go back to my natural voice when I screamed. Like, that was what I was afraid of when I did that.
Being fair, that's a problem a lot of actors do when it comes to, like, keeping a voice consistent. But yeah, thank you for watching this commentary. If again, like I said with Prototype, if you people want to see more commentaries, I'll try my best to record some. Again, should you want that. Thank you again, Jordan, for partaking in this.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. Thank you for having me.
No problem. And again, thank you all for watching this commentary, and I hope you all have a grand day.
Bye-bye!